I'm in the room of 230 of Amstel House Hostel in Berlin, and I want to make a record because I'm going to leave this 7 night stay here, and I woke up this morning. And wash my mouth, and then the mouth washer comes out and with some skin tissue in my mouth. That means my mouth had been burned. And why this happened is most likely someone put mace in my mouth to numb me um, during the inject bacteria to my mouth. To make me look like drug addicts, they need to get my teeth destroyed, falling out, displayed. So recently, in last 1 month, Alex Yun has been ordered, the perpetrator, to do a lot of uh, bacteria injection. Here, apart from the first molar teeth, they have been doing all the times, every possible time, and they've done also these 3 teeth. And in last few days, they did this upper jaw and then the lower jaw molar teeth, and they try to do it as quick as possible because in Germany, I've been rather safe, and people believe that the things can be happen like my situation. They also burn this area so that it looked like kind of a virus. And who did this last night? I have the mouth being put the mace, crystal mace inside, but I think the amount is not that large. In Thailand, it was really large, and then all my the the lips and then the inside all become ulcer very seriously, and then it was very painful at the time. But now it's not that painful. Part of the reason they use numbing agent, like I'm not sure how strong the numbing effect of mace, but I didn't feel pain. Uh, um, and I when I wash when I clean my teeth, the gum, and there was a lot of blood flowing out. I couldn't smell the the blood, the taste of the blood, and I couldn't feel the pain. That means they use numbing agent. Where they put it, they inject numbing agent here, and then they make it like skin issue. Okay, then that was very strange last night as I made a record. I think maybe I made a record of the situation the night before I was sexually assaulted in the room, or moving out to do sexual assault in the room, because I have been under non-consensual brain computer interface um, in um, since October 2023, and then I have been under 90 sexual assault since May 2024, and the 90 sexual assaults were being denied by doctors and police under bribery in different countries. It was based on the UK police stalker following me around, telling a fabricated story about me, sex harassing white women in the UK. They didn't um, they didn't tell me or interrogate me in this area, even I report sexual crimes to them. They get my drug for test without telling me my result after I asked them 4 times since June. Okay, then I want to tell the situation today. Um, okay, there were these were female dog with 4 beds. This bed was an Asian woman. She looked like a Chinese, and she's not a regular traveler. She has a very small bed, 2 bed. One is a backpack, another is a regular bed. And she brought very little things. The first night she came here was at around 10 p.m. It is the usual situation that the perpetrator will come late because they just work on my body in midnight, so they didn't need to come earlier. For the regular traveler who were recruited to make extra money from me, like the American woman in the same bed. In 330, that which I stayed for 159. Actually, I didn't stay. I didn't sleep in the room. In the 559, there was American woman who stayed in the lower bed, the same lower bed, and but in upper floor. That American woman was recruited to make extra money from me. They don't know the situation is that she didn't know the situation is that worse. She become depressed after uh, uh, Eastern European woman who sleep here. I mean the upper floor. So in this floor, it's a little bit complicated. So I want to tell about I moved from CC 330 to 230 down one floor. And then I extend 2 nights here. And then usually it was the male staff. They joined they joined this criminal activity of arranging people for sex harassing me in midnight while I was sleeping unconsciously. So these Asian, maybe Chinese women came at very late at night. The first night came at around 10 p.m. And the other morning, I filmed a record about me being sexually assaulted, confirmed it, and then not sure if this was the reason. She came back last night. This woman, she came back last night at midnight, around 12 p.m. And you see, that was chaotic bad here. It was a woman who very interesting. This woman, I didn't see her, and when I went to the toilet outside at around 9:15 p.m. Just in 5 minutes, she climbed up to this bed, and then she climbed to this bed. And then when I entered the room, in 5 minutes after using the toilet, and then I sensed that someone sitting here with her bed nude in front of me. Because there is a hidden camera here to project me as a female sex criminal that stay in the dormitory to watch Western woman in the room. So they arrange female woman having her clothes put off, take off, and then show her body, so that in the moment of time, people will who don't know the situation will find, oh, this is the situation that they match with some other women's complaint. But actually, all the women who complain about me were making money from telling lies. I can confront every one of them in every situation because I was in the setup. The Hong Kong government spent a lot of money in persecuting me projecting me as sex criminal, but they failed to do so because all these women were telling lies, and if they go to the court with me, they will be punished because of the telling lies. And because it is a Western country with most white women, but it's not only the white woman. When I was in Taiwan, I faced the same situation because a lot of people making money from me, including the police and the doctors. And that's why I need to tell my story in social media to protect myself from further harm. And then this this woman, I I couldn't see her face because uh she turned her back on me, and I couldn't see her because she didn't wear clothes. So I got into my bed covered with fabrics, and I didn't see her. But I realized that she didn't bring any luggage. She didn't bring any luggage. She just entered the room, took off her clothes, sitting there, and then pretending to be asleep. I didn't sleep until 4:30 a.m. this morning. I woke up at around 9 a.m. and then they all gone. And then I washed my mouth, and then I found uh, the, uh, the inside the tissue falling out because of the drugs they put on my mouth. And probably because I had uh, spoke about um, uh, I was under sexual assault the day before, and then the Chinese woman was afraid, and then she came very late, and then but they found another naive woman to do the same thing. They thought they won't be arrested because no one even being arrested or interrogated in this since last year for 1,000 days because the bribery in the police. And then so I need to make a record about this because the time and day, all things uh, uh, can be checked in the reception in their computer system. And for now, this morning I went to the toilet. I feel a little bit pain in my private part. If they use numbing agent, I couldn't feel pain until I wash out the chemical. Usually, so I want to share with you girls about the situation that maybe happen in you because my persecution was designed by doctors. So they will use kind of numbing agent uh, that will get you feel nothing when you woke up until you take a shower and then you wash your private part, and then it becomes when the chemical was washed away, and then you feel your private part becomes swelling, and then you feel the pain, and then also besides as they rub your private part molesting or just want to attack that part, and it will become swelling. After they put the chemical substance in it, it will shrinking and numbing, and everything will come out after you wash your body. But at the same time, you couldn't do forensic examination because you wash everything, and then it's difficult to do forensic examination, and so you become a liar to the doctor or police. But in any case, molesting is difficult to track to find evidence. But I had took a picture about my mouth um, having the skin falling out this morning. That is one of the evidence to show people that I have been under meth or kind of chemical uh, uh, putting in my mouth during I sleep. Okay, I think I am one of the very few people who know um, they are under non-consensual brain computer interface sexual assault. I think I think this non-consensual brain computer interface have been used a while for the police or some people to punish the sex criminal uh, with their uh, with their own way, not in the legal system, but in their own way, so that The Hong Kong police, Chris Tang, worked with he definitely know because he had been in the police for a dozen of years, 30 to 40 years. He know this practice that some police who may find some class criminal they couldn't put in the jail, and then they use the other way, like on non-consensual computer interface, to punish this person. So now they use the same way to punish me. They use the way to punish a real sex criminal on me to by fabricating story. It is like they put political dissidents in Interpol as to criminalize them in all the ways. If you watch um, the Penn Sydney or Penn uh, Germany, Penn, I don't know if they have Berlin, there were a lot of journalists being persecuted in different or criminalized in different way, and they didn't do the things they were false accused of. So I'm in this kind of situation, and I want you to spread my story, especially in Berlin, so that I can get help. I had approached a newspaper in Berlin, a famous newspaper in Berlin. However, my case is very complicated because there were famous Hong Kong journalists, there were a group of political commentators, very famous in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, they migrating to other countries, but they had joined this persecution because their family was under threatening. So this group of people were threatened, and they asked to stop me to every place if it was the if it is the media company, they will have their connection to connect with the media company, telling them that I am insane, I'm a mental illness, something. So people will not treat my case seriously, and that is one of the very uh, uh, tricky situation. I have the uh, very famous Chito Togit who followed me to a different country to connect with the local high-ranking official to stop me from getting help because he was under threatening. His family is at risk. So I'm in this kind of situation. I think only the people have been lived in a communist country can understand. That's why I'm in Germany. So I hope I can get help here. I may not necessary to stay here, but I hope I can get justice here and go back to my normal life. And then I didn't need to. I will not need to contact with my family to keep them safe. Now my family, other seven sisters, are under threatening. They have to tell lies about me. They had to their property were being pseudo confiscated. So they were limited in all kinds of their basic human rights were violated, have been violated, but they couldn't say anything. It's like many dissidents from Hong Kong, their family is the same situation, and because of the infiltration of the undercover police in the Yellow Ribbon camp, the pro-democracy camp, then got the Prime Minister, got the MP, or so got the member of the parliaments and different councillors misunderstood my situation and the Hong Kong's situation. So I have to raise the awareness that the undercover police are in the pro-democracy camp, and the naive 2019 pro-democracy leaders were under manipulation of this group of undercover police. So they are infiltrating to the Western political system through this naive 2019 political leader. So I need to address this, and so I have to leave. And this just a reminder that this two perpetrator. This was a Asian looking like Chinese woman, and this woman came at midnight and took off her clothes in 5 minutes. Between after I, in 5 minutes between I go out, I went out and come back from the toilets, and then she left. They both left in early morning. This channel is not meant to monetization. This channel is meant to keep me in justice, that I have a way, because my phone is hacked, and whatever place, wherever place I go, they have the stalker following me to smell campaign me, mental illness and everything. And then I got no one to help me to call the people that who I can get help of. So in isolation for sexual assault, for crazy making, please download all my videos in the external uh, 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 storage box, and then also spread my story in social media. And if you are in Hong Kong, please spread it while discussing with your friends and families, because the way they treat me uh, under a lot of medical abuse, different kinds of injection, false accusations set up, it will be very useful for you to survive in Hong Kong, because they will do the same thing to Hong Kong people. They have been killed a few Hong Kong people, famous Hong Kongers in the similar ways. I will expose them, and 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 so please also, if you are in Berlin, please tell the media that I'm in this kind of situation. I'm desperately need help because I couldn't stay anymore in the public accommodation. First, if they will become a train of uh, criminals that replace uh, they will train the criminals to become hostel staff, that whenever the dissidents from China and Hong Kong enter the public accommodation, they will they will have the stalker in the accommodation, and to do some kind of to do smell campaign, to pay the staff to arrange perpetrators in the room, so that the dissidents will be at risk. And you don't want this happen in your country, right? So please share my story with the media, so that they can take it and publicize it, and then I got safe and you get safe too. Thank you very much.